All right, lads, here's the truth. No one's really talking about it these days. That yes, things are expensive, but it can be kind of embarrassing, if people are struggling with cash and they don't want to admit it to other people. Totally understandable. Lord knows it's very understandable. Dinner, drinks, new outfits. I hear women, whether they're single or they're in a relationship, even girls that are going on just one date, they're spending up to €300 on their budget before they even get to the date. I mean, wow, man, it's mental. So hopefully, lads, I'm throwing some good, useful information to save some cash. And still, if you are single, pull like a goddamn magnet. Fingers crossed, anyway, because these life hacks I'm showing you here, lads, they're the real deal. Save some good cash. It's about being smart with your money. It's about just staying one step ahead of the rest. Let's get into the 50.
Peter.
Okay, lads, here we go. The life hacks. Now, I'll just say before we get into this is for all men and women. Now, obviously, I'm going to come out with some of them that are designed for the ladies, some of them for the men. But bear with me. We've got 50, and hopefully these will be useful. So number 1 on the list, shave with conditioner if you've run out of shaving cream. I've tested it. I've tried it. It works. It's weird on the skin, believe me. Very weird. But if you're out of shaving cream, and hey, Lord knows plenty of men do, conditioner is the way to go. Number 2. This is a strange one. Use dry shampoo for your armpits on hot days. Did you ever thought that when you put on your socks this morning? Stay fresh without a second shower, basically. Dry shampoo, huh? It's unreal, lads. Number 3. Well, this is a bit of a, duh. Or maybe, I don't know. Cut your own hair. Or fade it up with YouTube. Get some pointers from YouTube, lads. Save €20, save €100. Hell, I even know this woman very close to me. She doesn't even go to the hairdressers anymore. She just gets bottle of conditioner, not conditioner, color for her hair. She does it herself at home. She saves herself €150 a month. And believe me, this woman, she's got gorgeous, great hair, and she loves her hair. But she just realized in coronavirus, what the hell am I doing? She's saving €150. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Okay, the next. Polish your shoes with olive oil. Works a treat if you're in a pinch. You imagine that? Polishing your shoes with olive oil. I'll let that one sit for you. Next, if you're going on a date, borrow a friend's jacket. Different outfit. No spending. Right? Especially for the dudes, I think. If you're wearing one of the like a blazer, right? You're looking sort of smart cash, but you got the blazer on. Borrow off one of the lads. Why not, right? I mean, it's pretty good. Okay, next. This is such a weird one, man. And it's actually so like, oh my God, why didn't I think of this one before? Use perfume samples from stores instead of buying €90 bottles. Now, I know, this is like, whoa, man, jeez, this is really like penny pinching. Look, guys, I'm not judging anybody, believe me, all right? I'm in penny pinching situations from time to time. So, you got to do what you got to do. And no one in this perfume shop gives a damn. Let's be honest. The person behind the counter doesn't give a damn. Nope. They're not going to be going home tonight having sleepless nights that Peter or John went in to get some perfume or deodorant, whatever. Right? So, if you're going on a date, hop into BT or anywhere else lads. Get your samples. Next. This is so weird, lads. This is so weird. Iron your shirt with a hair straightener. A fast collar fix. Did you ever think of that one? It's almost like, oh yeah, that makes sense. Like, why wouldn't you? Jeez, very weird, man. Very weird. Okay, next. Here's a really good one, lads. Use cold water for laundry. Saves on energy, keeps dark. Okay? And here's another one as well. And I only just found out the other day, and it's unbelievably useful, lads. My washing machine at home, even I have to admit, my washing machine has a dryer kicked in. My dryer isn't very good. It's not very effective. Even if you put it on for like a 2-hour cycle. Okay, it'll do the wash. It never brings out it never brings them out perfectly bone dry. It's kind of frustrating. Get a dry towel, throw it into the dryer with the wet clothes, and it cuts down the time by half. Did you ever think that could happen? Well, hope it helps, lads. Keep white trainers white. How can you do it? Well, I've got two ones for you. Do you know Son of a Gun? You can get this in car shops, lads. Okay? Son of a Gun, it's called. You get that, you spray it onto your white shoes, they come out looking brand spanking new. I do it all the time with my shoes. Works like a charm. There's another one. Keep white trainers white with toothpaste. There you go. Toothpaste. Next, get your teeth visibly cleaner using baking soda once a week. That's right. Low effort, high sparkle. Baking soda. Get it in there, man. Wash out that, use it like a mouthwash. Get in there and just go with it. Okay, next. Picnic with homemade food. So, if you are in a relationship or if you're going on a date and you're having a picnic with someone, more romantic. It's a picnic, okay? A lot cheaper. And it's homemade food, lads. It's a good one. Next, find free gigs, outdoor cinema, or live music. Vibes without the drain. Now again, I know, lads, is that obvious? Well, maybe, maybe not. But, you know, you could have the local bar down the road that's got some Irish band on or whatever, okay? Mimicking band on, and you just didn't really think, oh, that could be a good, useful date, actually. Or a night out with the lads or the girls. Use new customer meal deals from Deliveroo or Just Eat. Order like a baller, pay like a student. Okay, BYOB restaurants, cocktail lounges. You look cultured, possibly cost effective maybe? Did you ever think of that one? Next, go for coffee first. Feel it out without committing to literally every third word or dinners, lads. Go for a coffee. Now, I'm not saying, go for the cheap date. No, but, if you are under pressure, it's understandable. And how many people go on coffee dates, right? Or you go for a walk. I would suggest even let's go a little bit further here. I would suggest a coffee date's always a good one. There's no huge pressure. And I would even say, forget about even if you have money, forget about that part just for a second. The fact that if you go for a dinner date, you're committing. What happens if they get there and they're the biggest bunch of a-holes you've ever met in your life? Or not a-holes plural, but they could be the biggest a-hole in the world. And then you're stuck. And then even worse, you're paying for their dinner. Give me a break, man. Go for a coffee date, man. And go for a walk in the park. Less pressure, more fun. Let's be honest. Lot more fun. Okay. Have your playlist ready. What you want? I'll leave that one with you. Don't Uber. Walk after dinner. Can be romantic. Very romantic. Right? And it doesn't raise questions of, oh, jeez, is he cheap? Is she cheap? But why not go for a walk? It also lets you get to know them a bit better, right? Instead of getting an Uber. Of course, it depends on where you live and everything. Okay. Split dessert. Now you see, okay, we get into a whole landmine of who pays for the bill, etc. and stuff like that, but I don't know. Take it for what you will on that one. Use Revolut Vaults to save €5 a week for dates. Revolut Vaults, lads. Revolut Vaults. Next. Now, by the way, I have them all up on my screen here, lads. Candlelight hides mess and feels sexy. It certainly does. So, hey, lads, if you haven't scrubbed the walls or there's cobwebs flying down you, well, you shouldn't be having that. But still, if you do, well, look, you got to do a quick fix. Candlelight, lads. Get the job done. Right. Make cocktails. I like this one, especially when booze orientated. Oh, God, make cocktails at home for €4 instead of €14. I think we all know that cocktails are insane money now. Insane money. I mean, I remember a day, lads, before coronavirus, where, what was it? Porn star martinis. They were like 12.50, right? And that was expensive. You were so good that you go, yeah, go on, why not? 12.50? Are you joking me? There's cocktails for 20 euros at this stage now, man. It's getting mental out there. 12.50 is cheap now these days. Whereas you go back 5, 6 years ago, that was like, whoa, Jesus, 12.50? What the hell? But hopefully that works for you, lads, you know? And if you are having a date in with someone, homemade cocktails. Why not? Learn one signature dish. Like, that's actually a really good one, I think. You know, like, guys, I gotta admit, I wouldn't be able to butter toast practically for you. But, you know, I'm actually quite a good steak. I can cook a good steak, in fairness. I can even, like, oh, what do you call it again? Marinate it with a little bit of beer. Believe it or not, a little bit of beer, right? Let it steam on the steak for a little while. Or you let wine marinate in a Ziploc bag with the steak the night before. All right, so guys, if you are having a homemade dinner for two or whatever, get your steak, Ziploc bags, and put wine in there and let it saturate into that meat. And believe me, it's so goddamn juicy, man. It's so tasty. Please, I would recommend trying that anytime, lads. Anytime. And one signature dish, how bad? You know? I couldn't cook toast for you, but I can do a steak for you, no problem. And you probably think I'm a world-class chef or whatever you call it. I wouldn't consider actually my whole world-class chef my standard here, but you know what I mean? You could come across as really good. All right, next. Clean with vinegar and baking soda. So impress her by not dying of mold exposure. Clean with vinegar and baking soda. Even though I don't know about the vinegar part, man. Like that wouldn't that just get like, wouldn't there be a smell? But then again, I think the baking soda would probably neutralize it, I guess. Yeah, well, anyway. Okay. So what do we have next? Repurpose wine bottles as vases. Huh. Repurpose wine bottles as vases. Really? I don't know about that one, lads. I don't know. Maybe some people actually think that's pretty cool. Maybe I guess. I'm trying to get my head around that one, to be honest with you now. I wonder. Yeah, it wouldn't probably be the worst. Would certainly make it, like if you're trying to go for a, what is it? Not feng shui, but a different type of style in your house. Maybe even just the one wine bottle. You know? Having the flowers stick out of it. Not bad. Not bad. Oh, I like this one. The next one. Use ambient YouTube fireplace videos for mood. Looks great, lads. Costs zero. Looks like 50 euro. That's not a bad idea. Not a bad idea at all. Keep a fresh towel in rotation. There you go. Put your phone on Do Not Disturbs. Shows class. Maybe, right? Or just turn off your Wi-Fi, or just turn off your phone in general. But, you know, there's a couple of options you can have. And at least you're not, you know, getting phone zombied yourself all the way through. Do you know what I mean? Okay, where are we, lads? Right. Put your, sorry, we just did that one. Keep fairy lights, not fancy lamps. Huh. Warm, flattering, and about 12 euro. I like that one. Fairy lights. Why didn't I even think of that? Why didn't I think of that one before? That's mental, man. That's so obvious, like. Huh. Okay. Okay. I guess. Ooh. This is a good one. Cook meals together. It's cheaper and it doubles as a bonding thing. There you go. Now I like that one. Cooking meals together. That's actually a really good one to do. Do you know, it's actually funny. I remember now actually only a post. There was a chef trying to meet this other chef, right? It was a couple of years ago. And they were first talking about how much they love the cooking, etc. But even though, I wouldn't recommend this on the first date, lads, because Lord knows, God knows who you're dealing with. And they might think that you're trying to rile them up for a little bit of pookie paw, if you know what I mean. But like this one guy, he asked the chef to come over and they'd cook some food together. And she went mental on him, thinking that he was trying to get her into bed, this and that. Now, I get where this guy was coming from. He actually, well, hang on. We're both chefs. We love food. Why don't we go cook together? Anyway. Okay. This is a good one, actually. And maybe this is actually kind of obvious, but it actually wasn't to me, I have to admit. Use budget grocery apps together. A couple of goals, couple of hustles. Budget grocery apps together. I like that one, man. Next, plan trips using Skyscanner and Airbnb. Off-season getaways that still look Instagram worthy. Right? That's a really good idea, lads. Really, really good idea. Next, give thoughtful, cheap gifts. Notes, playlists, photo albums. I mean, man, guys, I gotta admit, I wasn't trying to go for a cheap Christmas present. I got this girl I was dating. I got her a couple of crystals. They didn't cost me much. Now, believe me, I didn't go in with the intention, right, I'm going to get her something cheap. No, not at all. I just knew that she was really into crystals and what do you call it? The power of the crystals, I think. Forgive me if I'm messing this up. And I got her like, I don't know, 3 or 4 of them. But I knew what kind of things she liked in her life. So I used what I knew, got them for her, and she absolutely she went mental over it. She loved it. She said, oh, but here's the thought. And she was just so, she was weak at the knees for it. She loved it. Weak at the knees. It was unreal. Don't overpromise with money. Keep it real from the start. That's a good one, especially I think for guys, where sometimes us guys, we can get into this sort of, oh yeah, let her think, no, I'm doing I've got a load of money here, I've got no problem, here, impress her. Take it easy, lads. Take it easy. There's so many things. I mean, hopefully we're listing out some good, useful ones here to save you some money if you are in a pinch here. But, if you've got money and you're trying to save pinching money, well then, go away. Don't be listening to me anymore. Jesus. All right, next. Use 2-for-1 deals for date nights. Well, I don't know. I gotta admit, lads, I don't know where you'd be able to find them. But, hey, if they work, I guess Google it or ChatGPT it. Where can I get 2-for-1 deals for date nights? There you go. Hopefully that's a good one for you. Get creative with free experiences. Museums, hiking, YouTube yoga. All right, well, I can't see now that 2 people going on a date, you're doing YouTube yoga, let's be honest. But, hey, I guess everybody's to themselves, right? I suppose. This is kind of a good one. Learn DIY together. Build a shelf, build a relationship. Well, I guess if you like doing things together and it's a bonding thing, that's not a bad one. That is not a bad one. Okay, plan no spend weekends. Couch forts, $120, €120, dinner with strangers. That's not a bad old idea. Hey, why not just stay in bed and cozy up, Next, put foil behind radiators. Warm house, happy guest. Foil, aluminum foil, lads, behind your radiator. Keeps the place even hotter. I like that one. Unplug appliances. Now, I think everybody knows this one. But apparently, it really does actually zap your energy bill when you still have, like, your charger. I mean, I'm a glutton for this, man. I'm terrible for it. But apparently it does. Next, freeze leftover herbs in olive oil trays. Huh. That's pro chef level vibes, apparently. So look at one again to you, lads. Freeze leftover herbs in olive oil trays. There you go. Next, reuse old candles by melting the last bits together. Smells great and it costs nothing. So reuse old candles by melting the last bits together. So I hope that's a good one for you. Here we go. Such an obvious one. Why don't we think of this? Hair gel. I bring my shaving foam. I bring my shampoo. Why am I not just using the hotel shampoo? I don't know. Jesus. Okay. They say as well, learn 3 impressive facts. We could all do this one. Just Google 3 impressive facts or ChatGPT it. In fact, I'd even go all those ChatGPT lads, I'll be honest with you. It makes you look smarter than your credit score. Declutter your place, whatever that means. Makes even a shoebox look like a bachelor pad. Okay. Is your house getting cluttered, lads? Is it? I guess. Offer to cook, not order. Flips the cheap label into being thoughtful. That's a good one. Don't pretend to be rich. Pretend to be interesting. Costs nothing. Wins hearts. So guys, that was 50 of them, believe it or not. And like guys, this is the part where you realize dating, it doesn't have to drain you. You know, you don't have to be the guy to having to, I must impress her, I must impress her. I mean, it's great to, you know, have that care in you. Of course it is. But look, Jesus, if you are finding yourself in a financial state right now, hopefully these can help. Hopefully these can help anybody who's even not going on a date, you know? Like, the right person doesn't care about how much you spend. They care about effort, authenticity, you know? And if you've got your S together, these hacks, they don't just save you money. They can make you dateable as hell. I mean, we look at bonding things here. Even you're saving money, but you can still bond with people, you know? And you might even, in fact, you might end up being a millionaire wondering, geez, why haven't I never done these before? You know what I mean? Smart, fun, practical. You know, it's better than hotter than any overpriced steak dinner. So yes, lads and ladies, hack your life, hack your wallet, and hack your love life all in one. Because the sexiest thing you can do in 2025, live smart, spend less, and still look like you know exactly what you're doing. Now go out there, be charming, be clever, and never again blow 120 euros trying to impress someone who says literally every third sentence. That's your new rule, and you heard it first on the Peter Walsh Show podcast. See ya, guys.
Peter Walsh.